Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of the House of Basketball podcast. I'm Zach. I'm here with Trent. Say what's up, Trent.
What's up? What it do?
And I'm here with Alex
Yo.
and Jackson.
Hello.
So,
So today we're gonna start off by just introducing ourselves, telling us some backstory, of how we became mega basketball fans. So who wants to go first?
I like to go first. My team. I'm rocking with the Magic and Celtics. Magic first, of course, from Orlando. I would say the only reason I like the Celtics is because, when I first started liking basketball, I went to Boston. It's big basketball over there. Everybody's true fans. Not like in Orlando. Nobody knows what they want to be. That's all I gotta say.
So why don't you just choose one of them? Why do you have to be a fan of both?
Because that's the first team I started liking.
So would you
Celtics.
consider yourself more of a Celtics fan than a Magic fan?
No. I'm definitely more of a Magic fan.
Yeah. All right. Who would like to introduce themselves next?
I think I will. My name's Jackson. I was born in Southern Florida, so fan of the Miami Heat. But my mother, born and raised in Massachusetts, always visiting, Boston. Big fan of New England sports, so I'm also a Celtics fan. We'll say I'm more of a Celtics fan. I've loved watching them. Watching the Heat and Celtics go at it, in the early 2010s. Very entertaining.
No, there was no competition.
There was competition. Shut up.
There was not in the 2010s. It was all the Heat.
No, but they were their
Yeah.
only problems against each other, and you know it.
Yeah, no. Once
Who would
LeBron
you
went to
root for?
Miami, it was reps.
Who would
I
you root
would
for
root-
first?
I think I would root for the Celtics. As a young child, I was at the 2008 Celtics parade. I saw Kevin Garnett, the long black boy.
Nice.
I think I really got into basketball at the age of about 9. Me and Alex, hooping down at the elementary school, killing it in 3rd grade. Played some rec league. I just really fell in love with the sport from then. And,
That was good. Alex, what you got to say?
All right. I was born in Atlanta, but all my family's from Chicago.
You said Orlando or Atlanta?
What?
What'd you say, Orlando or Atlanta? It wasn't very clear.
Orlando. All right. I was born in Orlando. but all my. All right. Oh, just cut that last part out, Zach. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
All right. Cut it. All right. I was born in Orlando, but all my family's from Chicago, and I grew up watching the Bulls, like Derrick Rose, Brian Scalabrine, the legend. We watch him. I went to the Magic game against the Bulls, and everybody in the stadium that was Bulls fan was screaming, "We want white chocolate." He's a legend. But yeah, I grew up watching the Bulls, and I'm a big Bulls fan. So you already know.
Sounds a little fishy.
So
Bulls are obviously my favorite team. They're gonna be good. We just started taking, and we're gonna get that team in the league soon.
Take for Zion. No.
that's a debate for
Zion.
another time.
yeah, that's a debate for another time, right
The
there.
Magic are better.
We have a good young core. Think about this. If we get Zion this year, we can have Chris at the point shooting.
Okay. All right.
So we get Rory Markkanen.
Yeah.
We get it. The Bulls
You know,
suck.
someone make
Holy
them start,
crap!
yeah.
All right. What's that?
Zach, kill him.
All right, yo. My name's Zach. Born and raised in the Central Florida area. Born a diehard Magic fan. My dad is the most diehard Magic fan ever. Dude's got the logo tatted on his body.
Damn.
So I used to grow up watching him watch the Magic games. He used to get pissed off because when we would lose, you know how dads get. Very passionate about the sports. So I kind of took that from him, and I grew up watching, Dwight, even though he doesn't have a great image now.
Ball handling.
he was a beast back in the late 2000s,
Still is a beast.
Nah, he's average.
He a beast
Well
with
above
that.
average.
You know, yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. You know, I don't have two teams like some other people in
What are you
this
talking about?
on
I
this
don't got.
cast.
Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
75% Celtics, 25% Heat.
Exactly.
I only rip my dogs.
It's not fun to be a fan of a team that's good.
Wait, what? You say it's not fun to be a fan of a team that's good?
Sometimes it isn't fun to be a fan.
Pretty sure you want your team to win the championship, right?
I watched LeBron dunk on Jason Terry.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
happy and sad. But,
No,
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Cut that part out.
that's why Jason Terry's 1-0 in the finals against Mr.
LeBron.
LeBron. But I'm not gonna say nothing. No.
Exactly. Kill him. What about
Alright.
Kitty? Kill him.
All right. So the first conversation we're gonna talk about today is the argument of KD versus LeBron. Who's the better player right now? Not all time, not on all time rankings, but right now, who's better?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant.
Alex.
Yeah.
Who's better, KD or LeBron?
I don't know. I feel like LeBron's a better player. Like, I know it's early for LeBron and his team, but I feel like they're gonna get it together. Like, they're a young team. They're gonna progress. LeBron's a leader, shown in the past. So LeBron will get his team together. And as you can see, KD is not gonna go to the finals without Curry. It's like there's no way he's going to the finals without Curry. He's just not a proven leader.
I
No, he's not a proven
think he's
leader.
doing a good job leading his team right now.
I don't know about that now.
I mean, they're pulling out some tight wins.
All right, they also pulled out a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, but now they got games like experience without Curry. And I'm telling you, if it comes down in the playoffs where Curry gets hurt again, they'll still make it to the finals. KD's still the best player in the world.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I mean, who's going to beat them?
I mean, the Rockets almost beat them last year, but the Rockets.
Nah, but the Rockets are way worse than last year.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just I wouldn't.
No.
Nuggets are a good team.
No, they're not
No.
playing. No.
No. Who's going to protect the rim on that team?
Yeah. Who's guarding KD?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Paul Millsap's a little too old for that now.
The Clippers. You know the Clippers.
The Clippers. The Clippers are like a better coached version of the Magic,
They have better players too.
I guess. I don't know. They're a little.
They're deeper.
I guess.
The Magic don't have that much scoring.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Tobias Harris is an all-star.
Yeah.
He is gonna be all-
Yeah.
Okay, so well, let's get back to the topic at hand. I'm gonna argue why Durant is a better player, and I don't care if I get hate for it. So, we're recording this the night after the Magic played the Warriors in Golden State for the very last time in the Oracle Arena. So, the Magic are winning by like 18 points, right? It's like
We're a
second
playoff
quarter.
team.
We're up by 18. And then KD, he rips off like 6 points to cut the deficit to like 12 right before halftime. And then they come out the half, and Durant just takes over. Clay was nowhere to be seen in the third quarter. Durant
This whole
was
year. Yeah.
well, Clay's just inconsistent. He performs great one quarter, then the next quarter he scores like 2 points. But that's besides the point. Durant brings them back, cuts it to really, really beatable deficit in the third quarter by scoring like freaking, I want to say over 15 points in the third quarter. Then the fourth quarter, that was Clay's quarter, but Durant closed it for them. Durant got the and one. He hit the three to go up by 4. He's just clutch. He's very clutch. He's probably the most clutch player in the NBA right now. Him, Jimmy Butler, right in the same conversation.
my
I'd say.
dog, Buckets, you already know that's my dog right there. I can say that.
So when we're talking about who's the better player, we've got clutch. Durant's more clutch than LeBron. LeBron is not clutch. And we've known this for how many years? 15 years? How long has he been in the league? LeChoke. Can't hit free throws. What's he shooting? Like 72% right now, which isn't bad. It's like right around his career average, but I mean,
He's not superstar.
Yeah, you got to shoot better. Like those people that think that he's better than Jordan somehow.
I don't think that, man. I don't even like LeBron like that. I just,
Yeah. I mean, like the dude can't hit free throws in the clutch. He avoids going to the hole in the clutch. He only shoots jumpers in the clutch. It's pretty easy to defend
And
it.
all the threes that he takes are just like deep. Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like he'll make them, but he doesn't like make them consistent.
He might make 1 or 2 a year.
He's more of a like slashing and mid-range focused player. Durant is way more versatile and can score from anywhere efficiently.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I think Durant might go down as he's already, I think, a top 3 scorer in history. I mean, he's
Agreed.
so versatile.
Yeah.
He's a 7-foot person that can freaking handle really well. He can shoot. He can drive.
Mhm.
I mean, Dwight is pretty good ball handling. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. Last year it was harder to say because LeBron was going crazy because he was in the East carrying a team by himself.
Yeah.
But last year it was harder to see. But this year, definitely, I think KD's better.
I don't like to say that he carried a team by himself because
Yeah.
I know against the Pacers, Love didn't do very good, but for the rest of the playoffs and in the finals, Love was really good.
Yeah, Love was good in the finals.
Love was great. I mean, he took advantage of the size. You know, he's got
Great rebounder.
yeah.
But then you take LeBron off that team and
Yeah, look
they're
how
4-15.
Yeah, but Kevin Love's only played like what? 4
Yeah,
or 5
Kevin Love
games?
is hurt.
That's not gonna really change anything. They're not even a
Yeah,
playoff.
they're not gonna have more than 7 wins with Kevin Love, and
They've looked actually pretty decent lately, though. Like,
Yeah, they've been fighting.
didn't they break the undefeated home record of the Sixers? Didn't they?
yeah, they beat the
Beat the
Sixers.
Sixers and the Rockets. The Rockets are just struggling, man. Without CP3 right
Yeah,
Yeah,
now.
they beat them by 9.
Washington looked pretty good last night. Not gonna lie, it looked pretty
Yeah.
decent.
Fluke.
I think Harden was just tired. He needs someone there with him.
Yeah, just too much isolation.
Yeah.
There's no.
You already know Harden's not known for being the clutchest player either,
Nope.
Oh yeah.
especially in the playoffs.
No, I don't know why they thought Carmelo would be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, I knew it from the start.
No, Trevor Reeves is obviously better than him.
I mean, yeah, they
Reeves,
need defense. They have no defense, dude.
blows my mind. He actually walked away from the Rockets.
I mean, if they were gonna get
They
Melo,
offer him money.
yeah.
Or
The Rockets actually missed their chance last year.
Yeah, they really. I mean, CP3 got hurt though, so.
Like that
See,
was their.
I don't like playing that game. I don't like playing the CP3 got hurt
I
game.
mean, he really did. I mean, not saying they would have won, but they would have had a better chance. Of
They
winning.
got
Yeah.
the previous game or like game 3 or something when they had CP3, they got whooped by 40.
All right, but they still won other games. Though.
They got whooped by
Yeah,
40.
they squeezed out a
So,
couple games. I'll give them that. CP3 was great in that series.
Yeah, he was. I'm gonna give it to him, but like it showed how badly can get beat with CP3. The possibilities.
Yeah,
Mm.
that team's not going anywhere this year. I don't think.
nothing.
I'm not a believer.
No.
I'm not a believer in that team.
No, they were saying the West is gonna be way better than the East, but East was looking pretty decent this year.
Yeah,
No, it was still better.
The West is just filled with mediocrity. That's why.
The Bucks are Bulldozer changed that team
Well,
around.
I don't know. The Wizards are the 9th seed, and they're no.
The Wizards, talent wise, are our playoff
But
team.
even like they've been saying like the front office is so like bad. Like Bradley Beal doesn't want to be there.
I mean,
just
yeah,
like-
they've been.
It's just bad there. Like,
Since
the
they're like,
players don't want to be there.
It's just Wall and Beal are so good that they're able to string out games like that.
they are actually like Beal is amazing, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know who's
Otto
actually?
Porter,
Oh
great
yeah,
support player.
Otto Porter.
Dude, he's not. He's inconsistent, bro.
He's actually
Yeah.
been like not as good this year.
No,
No,
his
his,
Like-
contract's crazy.
his
Yeah,
contract is crazy.
I remember. Wasn't he a restricted free agent? And
Yeah,
like the Nets gave him like a really good
Yeah.
offer. Then the
Every-
Wizards.
And they matched him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was not expecting that at all.
I like the Nets. That's
I think it's a good thing that's in the Wizards matched it because Otto Porter hasn't gotten any better since the contract. Things gotten a little worse actually.
Yeah.
Not shooting as efficient. I think Jeff Green's been a pretty underrated signing for the Wizards. He's just giving them
he was good
consistency
last
off
year.
the bench. Yeah.
Mhm.
He was
I
good
mean,
last
not
year,
that Jeff
yeah.
Green's like a game-changing player or anything, but
Nah.
he brings stability to the team, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course, Kelly Oubre. He's a bucket.
Kill it.
Oh, and they have Dwight. Oh, heck yeah.
Do they have Dwight?
No, he's in Charlotte. That's right.
What?
Or even is Dwight right now? Is
He's
On
he,
the
in
Hornets.
is he even playing right now?
Oh yeah, he's
He's in
in Washington. That's right.
My
Yeah.
fantasy team.
Laying in bed and everything.
Oh yeah, Ian Mahami. That's my dog.
Jan
Follows me
Mahimi?
on Instagram.
Are you serious?
You know he gets paid $18 million a year in Washington.
Yeah, he got a
Heck
big
no.
fat deal.
He was good on the
Alright.
Pacers.
The most notable thing that I think of when that Jan Mahimi did in his career is he hit a jumper in Game 6 of the finals against the Heat. I remember. He hit a jumper to close the third quarter. Give him like a 7 or 9 point lead or something like that.
Oh, they have Jason Smith. I forgot he still plays. I know he used to play for the Magic.
Remember when he played for Orlando? Dude
Yeah.
was like hitting tons of threes, low key.
Yeah, the man's a father. He should be in the NBA.
Isn't Jason
Lonzo Ball's a father.
him and his girl broke up though, right?
Yeah.
No.
They didn't? I thought they broke up. She's asking for child support and crap.
Okay.
Yeah, but
alright,
they
what's
got
next?
back together because they're freaking. She's a gold digger.
Oh yeah.
But that's
Okay.
besides the point.
All right. What's the next topic? We can just cut that out.
Well, let's just conclude. I'm just concluding now that KD's better. I feel like I have more to prove, but I'll leave that for the comment section. Any guys want to say anything about KD and LeBron argument?
KD, versatile scorer. And that's it, man. I will give it to LeBron. He's a great team player. He makes players better around him, but overall, KD is a better player.
Yeah, and that Lakers team can't do anything.
You know, I have something to say about that though. Remember in the playoffs last year when like Jordan Clarkson became like the worst player on the court on the team,
Yeah, I know. They try to give him confidence too.
and like Tristan Thompson. I mean, maybe it's just because now the picture the LeBron like pressure isn't there anymore. But like I don't know, like Clarkson and Thompson are playing way better now without LeBron on the team. And they're doing it pretty efficiently too. It's not like they're like just jacking up shots.
Clarkson lost his cool. The different the between the media like destroying him and J.R. Smith, that boy added a good 200 tattoos. He fell off the map.
Oh yeah, those tattoos that Clarkson has are just ugly.
Disgusting.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. What do you have next?
All right, so
Zachary.
I say we talk about some of the biggest surprises so far this year. Will anything come to mind?
I gotta go,
The
my dog.
Magic.
Magic?
I mean, they always start off. Last year they started off pretty decent.
We're number one in the East for a hot 48 hours, maybe.
I have to go.
Um,
My biggest surprise.
Some of
Spicy
my
P.
background.
No. Spicy
surprise.
P. Pascal Siakam. My dog.
Yeah, he's been. Big surprise.
I'd say Sacramento. They're actually holding up okay.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield.
Hopefully they fall off.
No.
Yes.
Young team.
Buddy
Jackson.
Yield's been great.
Yeah, Buddy
Yeah.
Hield.
It's my fantasy team.
Yeah, I like Buddy Yield. I liked him coming out.
Jackson,
Oklahoma.
we want the Kings to be terrible. We have their draft pick.
That's right.
Yes.
And Danny, we trust.
Danny, yeah.
Oh yeah, Alex, how do you feel about Garpax? You like them?
What?
Garpax, the GMs for the Bulls.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know.
He needs to fire Fred Hoiberg.
I mean, I don't think Frank Warren's a horrible coach. I don't think he's the best coach. I just want to see what he's going to do with when we have one of our players and see how we do. It's just too early to give a firing right now when all of our players went down early.
Yeah, I like that point.
Big surprise, Zach LaVine is really cooking.
Yeah.
I like
Surprised
that
not.
he's I don't love that he's like hating on the team, but at the same time he wants to win though. It's not like he's just putting up all these numbers. He
Yeah.
needs help. Nobody else is really helping. It's pretty much just him and Jabari. Like Jabari is like putting up. He's kind of inefficient though. He's been
Yeah, I was gonna say Jabari's been pretty inefficient this year.
but he's playing better like as of lately. He's been putting up pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
And-
Grizzlies. Big surprise. 12. They're 12-7 right now.
I wasn't surprised actually by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I wasn't
I mean, if
surprised.
they get
Like,
healthy,
they've
they're-
always been a good team.
Yeah, they
Last
were
year-
doing
They just
in,
burnt out the past few years.
Yeah, last year,
2016, 2017 season, they did pretty good.
Yeah, but remember
They-
they had like their entire team injured.
Yeah, 'cause I
last
remember
year,
Conley
Marcus
got
was
hurt.
injured.
I remember that
Sure.
one year when they played the Spurs in the first round. They set the record for most players on an active roster. They had like 29 players on a roster, and they still made the playoffs. That was crazy. I remember in the playoffs they had like Matt Barnes and they're starting lineup, Vince Carter. Jordan Farmar was their point guard. I remember that. And then they had, I think they still had Gasol and Randolph, but I think that was their starting five. It's pretty ugly.
Yeah, I mean, they got Jaren Jackson from that season of tanking. It's not terrible.
Oh yeah, that's definitely helping a lot.
It's better than Chandler Parsons.
Oh gosh.
And they signed Carl Anderson,
Yeah.
which he's all right. He's
He's
good.
he's just there.
Yeah, he's just a role player.
He's a Spurs product, just a role player.
Exactly.
Speaking of the Spurs, just on and off,
Yeah,
they're just struggling.
Yeah, they're 10-10.
Yeah, they'll turn it around somehow. They'll probably still make
Pop will
playoffs.
get it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they'll be a playoff team.
Tomorrow's a great player.
They won't go nowhere though, just because DeRozan's
Yeah.
the constant theme in this podcast so far. Not very clutch player.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see if it was just DeRozan in Toronto. Or we'll see this year.
I mean, I don't know about that. Just throws in general.
We'll see if they make the playoffs. I think a big surprise for me. I know this is way too early to say this because I actually had them as like a number 3 seed. The Jazz being 14th in the West right now.
I told you guys earlier too. The Jazz are not going to be like as good as you guys expected.
But
I was
they
saying
started off the year last year like this. I don't think
Yeah.
it's time to.
it's just like
We just have to remember that as we're recording this, Donovan Mitchell's missed like the last week of game.
Yeah, and he hasn't passed the
Grayson
ball.
Allen's fault.
Grayson Allen.
And Donovan Mitchell, he's on his Kobe stuff right now. He's not passing the ball.
Donovan Mitchell's a superstar in the making.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I've noticed that his stat line is dominantly points. You really don't see it that much spread out.
Yeah.
He plays, I don't know, more like he plays shooting guard, right?
That's what he plays.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Great
thing
player.
is with the Jazz is like I actually like that they did this. They like kept Derek Favors and stuff. They signed him a pretty hefty contract. They kept their entire starting five this year. Like they kept Rubio, they kept Dante Exum, they kept Jay Crowder, they kept Alec Burks. They kept like their entire core of players from last year, and I think that's smart when you're developing a young player like Donovan Mitchell, who's going to be a cornerstone for the franchise, and you got Gobert too. There's no reason to get rid of your core. You might as well just get them some playoff experience,
Yeah, and Rubio's nice. Still a really good player.
Joe Ingles, the GOAT.
Yeah, and Dante Exum hasn't done much, but he's just kind of there.
he's never done much. He's just a player.
Yeah, and they signed him for like
Spark
$40
here and there.
million or something.
He was a bust.
He
Dante
just gives you a spark here and there.
He's
Like
still
just
young.
like he'll give you a spark.
Jay Crowder
Good.
is awful. I don't care what anybody says.
Jay Crowder is a very streaky player. He might be up there with one of the streakiest players because when he's on, he can hit 6 threes, 7 threes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
his last year with Boston, I remember he was knocking down threes.
Mm-hmm. Good defender.
never liked him.
Brad Stevens.
Brad.
Any other surprises?
Um,
I mean, The Thunder turned it around, but
Maybe seeing Jimmy go to the Sixers. No one really thought about that deal.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's one.
I
right
knew
there.
I knew that something would happen.
Good deal too.
I knew
Actually.
he-
I mean, I think it's gonna
But-
work out for both teams. To be honest.
I would say, in a way, the Sixers they didn't lose that trade, but they didn't like win as much as the Timberwolves.
Cat is playing like really well right now.
Yeah, he was just waiting for
Right now,
Jimmy.
he's
to-
Cat's always been a good player. Like we've seen like the games that he's been having recently, but
There's a big two, and then T was it? I see.
He was just waiting for Jimmy to leave.
the big two.
Because you could actually see that he just wasn't trying when Jimmy was there.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean,
I'm not sure if it said he wasn't trying. I just don't think he was confident.
Yeah.
confidence. Agreed.
Jimmy did, got with girl, That's crazy.
Andrew Wiggins is nothing better than a role player, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They got that contract. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Exactly. How do you put up 0 points, man? That just can't happen. As
Yeah,
That
it's getting
contract?
ugly with
He
him.
paid that much. That shouldn't happen.
That contract.
12 shots too, didn't make one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I mean, to be fair, they still beat the Bulls by 15, I think.
all right, it was
They know Chicago,
it was a close game at one point. All right,
Yeah, that's what they all say.
dude, it's not our fault, man. We're just beat up.
You guys
Yeah.
are injury
Just
depleted.
wait until we get healthy, and then you can say whatever you want if we keep doing what we're doing.
And
All right?
when you guys get healthy, you'll still be bottom feeders, so doesn't
All right, but
matter.
we're not gonna be as bad. We're not gonna be playing as bad.
Magic are
Magic.
still better.
No,
my
they're
bird's looking pretty
not.
scared.
Don't even come out with that.
All right.
Magic
I
are
have
better than the Celtics confirmed. They beat them in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hot take.
Just wait for Vooch to get hurt.
I would say, at least what it looked like through those games, that Dennis Schroeder and Paul George, it just looked better to me than Westbrook and Paul George, because
Mm.
Westbrook and Paul George are both like ball dominant. Like they both take a lot of shots,
So was Schroeder, though.
but not as much as Westbrook. Like stat pad. That was I don't know. I like them better. They look better together.
Jordan coming up with second unit would probably look nice.
What was it?
Dennis coming off of the second unit would probably look pretty nice.
Yeah, I forgot they still have Andre Roberson. Isn't he? Is he hurt?
You still hurt,
Yeah,
but
he's hurt.
he got set back.
Hey, man, he's got Rachel, though. It's all good.
Yeah,
He's got Rachel.
you're right.
I kind of disagree with your argument, because when I look at Schroeder, I just look at him as Reggie Jackson from how many years ago? Like 3 years ago.
Just
I'm not just
the
saying that-
bird.
I'm not just saying that because they both happen to be very dark human beings. They're very similar players. They're not great shooters. They're good at attacking the rim, but they're not uber athletic or anything. They're not good defenders. They're ball dominant guards
Just
that
point guards, yeah.
they can distribute the ball, but I don't know. I think you're getting better with Westbrook, obviously, but I see where you're coming from though, because there was that stretch of games where they
Yeah,
won
and
quite a bit
He
in
was
a
putting
row.
up crazy numbers.
But Dennis coming off the bench, like
That's also that's nice.
pretty good. But he's a starting point guard still in the league. You just can't come off as 6 man people.
Lower
I've been
end.
saying it, but I don't know. Westbrook still has that like carrying mentality in his head,
Yeah,
and he really just kind of diminishes everyone's roles on the team. You see like Adams moving away from rebounds. You see that Paul George is becoming more of a catch and shoot player.
Yeah.
he said it. So he said it in an interview. The dude asked. He was like, "What's your mindset going into late game, going for rebounds?" He said, "Step it."
He's probably joking, man.
Yeah, he was joking. Everybody started laughing, but it's true. When the point guard comes running for a rebound and Steven Adams, like 7 foot, huge, like gets out of the way, you know he's going for the triple double. But
Well, he's not moving out of the way. He's boxing out the center.
Yeah.
So, but I like that though, because I like how the point guard can get the rebound and set up the break. It's
yeah, instead of
way
break,
faster.
Yeah.
It's way faster and way more efficient when your point
If it
guard
was
gets it.
anybody else, nobody would say anything. But it's because it's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and we've seen this for how many years? 3 years now.
Yeah,
This is the
he's
third
on
year?
our fantasy team, so he can get the rebounds all he wants.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a Westbrook truther by any means, but
I would Westbrook hater,
I like Westbrook.
No,
yeah.
he shouldn't have won MVP.
Why shouldn't he? He deserved it.
He deserved it.
I don't know.
Um,
Another
Game start the next year.
Montrezl Harrell, big surprise, and the Clippers, just the Clippers in general.
yeah.
I like them.
Good, like,
Montrezl Harrell,
they're a good team. I mean,
first seed in the West, 13-6.
Oh,
You know,
boy,
I think-
Gallinari.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think
Finally,
Gallinari's been the
yeah.
It's
most
just a
surprising
solid
for me.
team.
I've been waiting for this.
It's just the team is just good.
Yeah.
Lou
Gallinari's
Williams.
always been a good player. It's just
Yeah.
a matter of staying on the court.
Yeah,
Like, I wasn't very surprised by Montrezl Harrell because I've always known that he was a high energy, get buckets in the paint player. He can't really do much else, but I
Avery
like
Bradley
Montrezl.
just
He
came
is
back from
perfect.
injury.
Avery Bradley.
He just came back.
Avery
Yeah.
Bradley.
Of course, Pat Beverly. He brings that fire.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly.
First team All NBA defense.
Sound like Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
This is a
Clippers,
solid group of
Tobias
players.
Harris.
Tobias
balling
Harris,
out.
man.
Montrezl Harrell balling
Toby.
out. It's
You
just
know,
the team. Everybody on the team is doing good.
Tobias Harris is shooting
He's actually
within 80 right now.
decent.
It's
Just
crazy.
think what the Magic could have had.
I know. But then again, I hate talking about this.
I know. I don't even.
I cried on draft night when we traded Oladipo.
Oh,
I remember I was on the phone with Trent, and I remember I saw the little headline saying that Victor Oladipo was going.
I was watching it live.
Trent ran out.
No live.
He ran at my
You know,
house.
It's understandable at the time he wasn't really,
Where he is now.
where he is now exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody when he went to the Thunder, everybody was calling him trash.
Yeah,
They
I
were like,
remember
"Oh,
that.
Westbrook doesn't have any help. All he has is Victor Oladipo. He's just a role player. I'm like, not a role player. Dude, Westbrook just makes everybody around him bad.
Yeah. Westbrook
Um,
had help. He had a decent team. I don't. That's bullcrap.
Oh, I forgot Shea Alexander balling out.
I loved Shea coming into the draft. I liked him more than Colin Sexton, honestly.
Yeah, Colin Sexton's pretty efficient, man.
He's
Speaking
been
of
playing
the-
better lately.
the draft. Luka.
Luka,
Yeah, look a baller.
rookie
He's a
of the
baller.
year right now.
He's looking
Easily.
great, man. He makes it look easy. I don't know. He looks so unfazed.
Mm-hmm.
That ball thing he does, like he fakes
His
it.
step back, that's just so
Yeah.
slow. Like
Yeah.
some dude commented on Instagram and said it was a thick pause, and it was great because it's like such a slow step back, but it gets everybody.
I seen him working on that post fade too. Bet you Dirk
Yeah.
teach him a thing or two about that.
That's why him and Dirk playing
Dirk
together
is
reminds
good,
me of
right?
David Robinson and Tim Duncan. It's just like one legend and one soon-to-be legend playing together.
The Admiral.
The Admiral.
But except David Robinson was still good when he played with Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Dirk just looks in pain when he goes up and down the court.
I don't think he's
going
played
like
yet.
10 miles an hour.
I can't wait for Dirk to come back. I'm ready for him to come back.
His shot just looks like he looks like a
His shot has always been.
he looks
It's
like
a
a
bucket,
tree.
though. His shots.
I don't know, but like I'm just saying, like when he comes down, it looks like he's gonna like fall and break every bone in his body. But, definitely all-time great and the greatest scorers.
Second greatest power forward. No.
Yeah. Say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second greatest power forward. Yes.
Kevin Garnett.
No. He's no. Whoa.
Dirk.
What are you
Dirk. Okay. All right. We're saving this for another day.
Next topic.
doing? Next topic.
Next topic. Well, before we go to the next topic, any other surprises you guys can think of?
Not really. Just slowly.
I guess Bucks. I didn't think they would be that good.
I thought the Bucks were pretty good.
I said it. I'm still not big on the Bucks.
Pretty good on Bucks.
I'm
I
not
guess
a
you
big
could call.
fan. Of
You,
Bucks.
you
Oh,
could
yeah.
call the Celtics a slow start, a surprise. But they'll get it together. It's a
Yeah.
new team.
They need to make a trade.
Oh,
Alright.
hold on. I got a surprise for you. Blake Griffin.
Oh, that's
yeah.
not a surprise.
That was my fantasy team
Ask
taking.
Alex. Alex, no, I've been on the Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I wasn't that big on Blake Griffin to be honest, because he
I
was
told-
hurt. He's been hurt lately,
Mhm.
like, for the past 3 years, and when he was on the court, he wasn't anything really special. This year, he has something to prove. He definitely proved.
Yeah.
Alex knows. I was always telling him last year in the beginning of the year he was going crazy, and then he got traded. I knew Blake Griffin. He was capable.
They just
I
need to
mean,
get used
I
to
don't
the
think anyone pictured 25 and 10 and 5, shooting
did.
37% from 3, 75 from the free throw line. That's
I mean, like before his injury though, he was actually getting really good at shooting, like just mid range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why everybody was like, "Is All-Star Blake Griffin back?" I'm like, he just had like 2. I don't know.
yeah.
He
It's just
never
the
fell
injuries.
off.
He'll get hurt eventually though. I hate to sound like a downer, but like it's gonna come eventually where he's gonna miss some time and the Pistons are gonna fall off because they don't have any scorers outside of him.
Yeah, to be honest, they just have Drummond. Like,
Oh yeah, we can't forget Zaza.
That's go.
Zaza is the GOAT.
All right.
He's
What
the
is the
reason
next?
the Warriors won championships. All right, I'll stop. How about some disappointments?
Disappointment.
Yeah.
First, nobody say the Celtics. Celtics are not a disappointment.
The Jazz are for sure disappointed.
Celtics
Yeah.
are 11 and 10. They're trying all these new rosters. Because they have so much talent in this team.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope. I know it may not seem like he's big, but he's definitely.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
For what
surprised.
money he got. Yeah.
So like you would expect him to be like he's been a pretty decent shooter in the past from 3 because he's shooting horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointed that the NBA would find Kyrie for throwing a ball into the stands.
No, Murray wanted a 50. He wanted to be part of the
He
team.
wanted the 50.
No. You can't justify that. That's just soft.
Yeah, no easy buckets.
Yeah. That's soft.
Can I just bring up the fact that LeBron did the same thing against the Heat, but no one talked about it?
Because that's LeBron. You can't. Ever since LeBron won the championship in Cleveland, nobody can talk bad about LeBron. He's a god. He's immortalized.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
No, like you don't see anybody talking bad about LeBron anymore.
Yeah.
Lance Stevenson did that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Magic.
Yeah.
He made it, but like, why? It's not like he had 50.
Yeah.
Disappointment. Lonzo Ball still can't make 3-pointers.
Oh, you started out.
Nah, disagree. Even though you're not a big Lonzo Ball hitter, but better than last year.
Well, yeah, but
last year, but it's not saying all. He's still only shooting 35%.
Still airballing, man.
He needs to. When's the free throw shoot? That concerns me more than the 3-point percentage. Is the free throws. He needs to be able to hit some free throws.
Yeah.
You can't be a point guard shooting 57%. Rondo made it work because he played with 3 Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Now he's not playing with 3 Hall of Famers for the last 7 years. Lonzo needs to get this free throw thing figured out.
Oh, wait, a surprise? Oh my god. DeAndre Jordan shooting so much better from free throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. That's
Did you see what
I saw.
Luka did?
Yeah, they have
Luka put, instead of putting Luka on the line, he put DeAndre.
Yeah,
It's because like DeAndre had a better free throw percentage than him,
yeah.
so then he put him up there so that he would have a better one.
Hmm.
That was great.
So that is-
I got some disappointments, and they both come from the Phoenix Suns. One of the biggest one is Josh Jackson.
yeah.
I don't understand how
but he
we can't
doesn't-
get minutes on that
He
team.
doesn't get minutes.
Exactly. I don't understand how we
I
can't
wouldn't
get
be
minutes on that
disappointed.
team.
How can you not get minutes when they don't even freaking have a point guard?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
And Josh
so
Jackson he's known as a good ball handler for a 6'8" player, He's he was a good ball handler in college, He can provide that playmaking that they need, but I don't understand how we can't get minutes on that team.
Yeah,
Suns just need to experiment.
Yeah. And then my other Suns player is Mikal Bridges.
yeah, bug.
I thought I'm not saying Mikal Bridges is a bust or anything. I just thought he'd have a bigger impact on the team. Maybe I'm overhyping him. I thought he was really good coming out, so.
He was pretty good. He was good 3 shooter.
Yeah, I thought he'd be better than 7 points a game on like low minutes and
Just the Suns.
average efficiency.
Yeah, I feel like he's
The Suns aren't trying to be good.
had those open shots that they needed.
D-Book needs defense.
He'll never get
Those are
that.
just horrible defensively. They're probably worse than the Bulls, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't think D-Book will ever develop defense.
Oh yeah.
I know that they've been bad. Back when they were the Bobcats. Charlotte.
What?
Oh, Kemba, dude.
Kemba's doing so good.
How we
but
forget
the team's
Kemba?
doing
That's not a
so
surprise.
bad.
Kemba takes off every year, man.
Kemba's doing so good. It's just that the team is not
I mean,
doing
they're
their
10-10, but their
Imagine-
team
They're
is
average.
terrible.
Imagine Kemba and Bradley Beal. Would that be a pretty decent combo?
Like the
Yes.
same as John Wall. And
Yeah.
I don't see it any different. Just imagine Kemba on the Magic, dude.
Imagine Kemba on the
Yeah.
Magic.
Who are you guys gonna give up? You guys
Evan,
have-
we
Kemba-
give him Evan Fournier and
Dude,
Okay,
you-
no. We don't talk about Evan Fournier here. He sucks.
he's terrible.
Kemba, they did.
Like,
Oh,
it's so bad in the clutch.
He's
Like,
so
you just
bad.
see the things he does. Like, what are you doing?
But you're shooting. Oh my goodness! Against the Raptors, he shot like a 30-footer with
Yeah.
8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Didn't was it Aaron Gordon who just pulled the half court during?
No, that was Evan Fournier.
That
that was
we were-
Fournier.
We were out at the Sixers game, and there was 7 seconds on the shot clock. and
Yeah,
he shot it from
that's
half
it
court.
was the Sixers game too. He does it every game in the clutch. There's time on the clock. Don't shoot 30 feet away from the basket, man. I know you're a quote unquote good shooter, even though you're like 1 for 12 in your last 3 games from 3. Just don't shoot that far when there's time. Call for a pick. Call for a Vooch screen. Vooch can fade. You can kick it to him. You can drive. You can get fouled. You're a good free throw shooter. Just go to the basket. Do something besides shoot a 31-footer.
Yeah.
You know, Vooch has been known for averaging a double-double, but he's doing great this year.
Of course. That's an all-star. I've been saying it for the last 3 years.
Yeah, he's doing. I really want to.
They
Like,
need that.
I know it's not likely, like within like today's NBA, but I'd really like to see a big man in the MVP, like contender. I know like Anthony Davis has been up there, but I want to see like a center win it. That would be great.
I think Embiid's up there. He was looking like the MVP before the Butler trade. I mean, he's still the best center in the league, but
Yeah.
but Vooch, man, I love
Ballin'.
watching him
Ballin'.
this year. I want to say
He's trying
something
to get
about
that check.
Vooch. I've watched, I'd say probably 19 out of the 20 Magic games, or 20 out of the 21, I should say. Vooch is aggressive. Back in the day, Vooch used to get the ball in the post, and he would dribble, post fade into people's face. This year, he gets the ball in the post in good position, turns and hooks it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You don't
So
see
much
centers do that a lot anymore.
Have you seen Robin Lopez's hook?
Terrence Ross.
Oh yeah.
Boy,
Ballin', 6
Terrence.
man of the year.
Whoa, calm down. That's Derrick Rose.
I
Don't-
like it right now.
I mean,
Derrick Rose is better. 6 man.
I don't know.
Rose now.
Terrence Ross is 14.1 points a game, 43% from 3, 57 from field goal.
Yes, look at Derrick Rose, man. Derrick Rose is averaging
Biased.
20. It's not biased. It's just the truth.
I don't know. It's
Really?
too early. It's too early in the year. We'll see where these
Rose
teams
has
end up late in the year.
19, 4, and 3.
Pretty good.
But he's starting a lot of games, so if he doesn't reach that requirement, he can't win it.
He only started like when Jimmy Butler was like not playing those games, like when they had nobody at all.
Yeah.
Like when he dropped 50.
You know, it's funny. Oh yeah, when he shot 50, that was crazy. It was a Halloween, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was-
Very happy and emotional. That was great.
I even noticed how many D-Rose say.
Alex, were you crying that night?
I cried.
I heard Alex when he was recording. I heard like sniffles.
I cried. It was beautiful.
Gosh.
I turned it on as soon as I got home.
You don't understand? I've been watching that, man. That was like one of my favorite basketball players when I was a kid.
I remember I bought the Derrick Rose shoes and I called Alex as soon as I got
Dude,
the store. I was
that
like,
was like crazy.
Trent wore those shoes for like 4 years straight.
I still have them.
It was crazy. He was like, bro, I got such a good deal on these, bro. We can't wait. We were on the phone for like 30 minutes. It was crazy.
How much you get them for?
I don't even remember.
It was because what happened, like the guy, like he messed up your size and you guys got a discount.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Great.
there you go. Where'd you get them from?
07732
Where'd you get them from?
books. Foot Locker, I think. Yeah, Foot Locker.
Okay. What was I gonna
story.
say?
No, but if the Magic could get Kemba, and not give up Vooch, look
If they can not give up, that's the main thing, though.
because like we can give him,
They can give up
Jonathan
Simmons.
Simmons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but Are they gonna really want Jonathan Simmons though? They don't have
No.
right
No,
now.
they need to clean house with those contracts. They're not gonna take any of our hefty.
I mean, we give Jeremy Grant, Evan Fournier.
Jaren Grant, you mean?
Jeremy,
Old
Jeremy.
motherfucker.
I don't care.
Jaren Grant? I mean, he's been playing pretty decently.
He's just a backup. He's the backup.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get if you want to get Kemba.
The thing is like you're gonna have to give up Vucevic if you're gonna get Kemba. You're gonna have to give up Vucevic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to give up Vooch. You're gonna have to give up some draft picks. Probably you have to give up
Jonathan
maybe
Isaac.
like no, they're not taking Isaac from us.
Nah, Jonathan is ours.
Yeah, he's ours. And the last night, man, I literally stayed up till
Yeah.
1:30 watching that game. Isaac
Yeah.
was awesome.
I missed the bus watching that.
Yeah. Freaking Isaac was great in that third quarter when Aaron Gordon got hurt. That was
You see, Zach, how do you feel about Markelle Fultz trying to come to Orlando?
Hey, I'll take him. I'll take him.
The thing is about Marco Fultz is you have to remember he is the number one pick. Like,
Yeah.
if you can just
mean-
give up a second round pick for Marco Fultz, that's really a steal because you don't know what you're gonna get out of him. Which is
I don't think Sixers will take a second round for
they
him.
said he's worth. No, they're saying like he's not worth he's worth the second round pick. Is what everybody was saying.
Really?
They're not gonna get much for him. Exactly. They just want like a bet in return.
I'll buy low on him, man. Freaking get rid of our second round pick for this year. Maybe a protected first round pick for like 2021, maybe.
Exactly. Just
I'll take a flyer on Markelle Fultz. Why not? I mean, we don't got nothing to lose.
that's
Zach,
what
but just think the 76ers traded. They traded up for him, and then their next pick, which is going to be a top 10, top 15 pick. Like, dang, Danny Ainge.
They basically traded they traded Jason Tatum for.
They traded
Markelle
Jason Tatum and a first round and and a top 10 pick.
I'm happy that trade was made in the draft. Because originally I wanted Markelle on the Celtics, but Trent was like, "Nah, Tatum." I didn't believe, but now I believe.
I didn't think Tatum would turn into the next Paul Pierce. Jeez,
I agree.
So
He's great.
Yeah.
that draft class is a draft class to remember. It's
Ben Simmons
gonna be a good one. Ben Simmons isn't a rookie. He shouldn't have won Rookie of the Year. He's in his third year of playing professional basketball. He had trainers. I know he was hurt, but he had.
He had NBA training, NBA practices.
Exactly. That was his second year.
Demas deserved it anyways.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin didn't have so much competition for the
Yeah.
For the award.
I mean, realistically though, he still shouldn't have got it.
Yeah, he made impact on team success compares a lot. Like that man led his team, and he put up a good fight against the Rockets too. It's not like they weren't playing a good fight. Pretty good fight against the Rockets.
Yeah, I'm not a Simmons fan. I don't like the way he plays at all.
Yeah, he can't shoot free throws or shoot a 3-pointer.
It's just such a weird play style.
He can't even shoot a 10-foot jumper, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 76ers, I don't...
Too. Like, they just dribble as close as they can.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, right now, the 76ers cannot contend. Right now.
No, I don't think they'll ever be able to contend with freaking Ben Simmons on their team. I think he's...
No,
Jimmy,
my boy JJ.
Don't sleep on my boy Jimmy.
No, but I mean, they're trying to get JJ. They're trying to get what's his name, Kyle Korver right now.
Yeah, because they're low on him.
They just don't have a bench. Like,
exactly.
You're right.
They have what's his name?
Talking about my boy
Moose.
Yeah, they have Muscala coming up. Like they just don't have a bench at all. Like they can't get.
You talking about Wilson Chandler? You talking about my dog Wilson Chandler?
He almost killed the Magic there.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He was killing that.
Did.
Him and
He
Moose.
locked up Embiid.
No,
Then again, though, Embiid's still. I think Embiid's the best player on the team. I'm sorry. I know you love Jimmy.
Yeah.
No. I agree. No. Joel Embiid is the number one. I'll say it. Joel Embiid is the number one.
Yeah.
But Jimmy's like, if you want a shot in the clutch, you're going to Jimmy. Jimmy's that guy. He has the experience. He is known as pretty clutch player. You're going to Jimmy in the playoff.
That's what they needed. They needed a closer with some experience. But still, I think once again, Ben Simmons is just going to kill them.
I don't
Yeah,
think
They need to bring him off the floor in the clutch because he's hurting the offense. He's no threat to score.
scoring wise, I think he's hurting the offense, but he's a great passer.
I mean, for the longevity of the game, sure, but I just think when it comes down to crunch time and he has the ball in his hands, you're probably gonna double team Embiid or Butler or Redick. Actually, I mean, you could double team Redick too. Redick's a really big threat, you know.
And Jimmy's he's a shooter, but he's not a knockdown shooter.
He can shoot, but he's not a shooter.
He can shoot. He can shoot. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. He can shoot the ball.
I mean, he's not like J.J. Redick 3-point like
you
that.
Call him a shoot.
Shooting like
Exactly.
37-38% from three.
Yeah.
They're pretty decent.
There's no depth in that team.
Yeah.
No depth.
They need some bench. Melo.
I feel so bad for Carmelo.
I do not. You know why? Because he should have went with the Bulls.
For that, they can make a dream team.
Okay, you can forget about that because that was like 8 years ago.
No, Carmelo ruined his career by not signing with the Bulls.
Exactly. They would have had a ring. Exactly.
They would have had a ring. It's factual.
No, they wouldn't have had a ring.
Yes, they would have.
No, they wouldn't have.
Wasn't LeBron supposed to go too?
There was rumors. There was the rumors.
It
wouldn't. Melo's a team cancer. I'm sorry.
But not back then. Back then he was still
back
good.
then it was a bug. Dude, imagine this. D Rose, right? Then you have Joakim Noah. When Joakim Noah was the hurt, that man was like,
okay, Alex, you have to stop
talking. You know, boy.
Joakim Noah was good. I'll give you that.
We're
He's a Florida boy.
Next subject.
I wish, bro. I'm telling you, the Bulls back in the day, bro. Oh my god, I was crazy. That team was beast.
Well, yeah, the Bulls like 2011. That was like the Heats. They were the only one that could, put up the heat. Like seeing them and the Heat go against each other was always a great game.
I remember I watched that.
Nate Robinson. Does anyone remember Nate Robinson?
Nate Robinson. Why couldn't he get a contract, bro? Nate Robinson still deserves to be in the NBA right now. Should be in the NBA. I know he's a little old now, but like a couple years ago when nobody would sign him, why?
Wasn't he on the Warriors like last year? A little bit?
Yeah, he was on the That was a while ago. That was like he played for a lot of teams, dude.
Dude, Knicks, Bulls, Warriors, what else?
Celtics,
Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder, dude.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
So many teams.
Yeah, it's a very interesting career.
Spark off the bench, dude. That's like the biggest spark off the bench. He's one of the greatest bench players just to come off the bench. She's so
one of the most exciting bench players. I don't know about one of the best.
Exciting, just
radical. Okay, Alex, calm down.
That's a great. It's a way to describe him. He's just like crazy.
Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about some players that they're having great years, but they're not really surprising to me. Josh Richardson's one. Not surprised.
No.
Surprising.
I already know what I'm doing, Jay Rich.
I've always liked Josh Richardson.
Exactly. He can be like Jimmy Butler. Like, not saying like
he is very similar to Jimmy Butler.
He's a similar Jimmy Butler. That's
fun fact. I almost met him.
Really?
Yeah. He met my mom and brother. I wasn't there that day.
Oh, that's tough.
And Dragic and Whiteside. My boy Whiteside needs effort.
Oh yeah.
He's been putting a little more effort this year.
He puts up numbers though. You got to give him credit. He puts up numbers, but when it really means something, it's yeah.
Derrick Jones, the boy can fly.
Oh yeah.
That's all he can do.
Yeah, that's exactly all he can do. And Tyler Johnson is really pretty.
I was gonna say Tyler Johnson. Yeah.
Tyler Johnson's he's another NBA player.
Justice Winslow should be on the Magic. I'd just like to throw that out there.
Why do you want him on the Magic?
Not my fantasy team.
We should have drafted him.
Yeah, whatever.
Who do we take over him?
Hazonia.
Take Hazonia over him.
Yeah, well, draft bus right there, freaking Hazonia. He's been terrible.
You know what I'm upset with the Magic? I'm not even a Magic fan. The fact that a freaking big ass Mozgov is on the team.
Well, I mean, we got Jeremy Grant from it.
Hey
but
man, Mozgov is one of the
Mozgov.
greatest teammates of all time.
Mozgov.
I see like Instagram videos. They freaking have Mozgov is always like in the video, man. He's always around. He looks like he seems like a great guy.
He barely talk English.
No, I know. Kind of like Boban. Like it seems like everyone loves
Boban.
Boban. But
Mozgov needs someone like Tobias. Just
Yeah.
guiding.
No,
freaking Tobias
he doesn't
Boban
even
are
play.
best friends.
He
No,
was- I
not
thought-
basketball wise, just like life wise. Tobias is like,
They said he was about to get minutes. They said Mozgov was gonna play a little yesterday. He
Really?
didn't.
oh, that's gonna mess around with Mobamba.
Not a good. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Like, I saw it said Mozgov might get minutes, and then I was waiting, but it didn't happen.
Can't do that to Mo.
We gotta get rid of him. I know they can't right now because
Cole,
like the rule, you can't
Cole
trade someone once
Mirotic.
you get him.
Mirotic, yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Man.
He's been surprising in my opinion. I wasn't expecting this
Nah,
jump. He's
because
like a
last year
better
he was doing
rebounder
good.
too. But he's like a really good rebounder now. So
Yeah, you got it, boy.
Yeah.
You're on board.
just the whole Pelicans front court. Like I didn't think Julius Randle would fit. Like
I mean,
he's
Julius-
fitting.
Julius Randle's taking off.
It was a great pickup.
Yeah.
Drew
That's
is
what I
doing
wanted the
good.
Magic to draft.
He's a
Couple
good
years
player.
ago.
Man. Great player.
Someone who's doing good that I'm not surprised. D Rose. We've been waiting on this. We've been waiting on his comeback.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
All right.
I'm the only one. I had to scroll so long in fantasy to find him. Once I found him, draft. And look at this. Steal the draft. Too easy.
No. I don't know about that one.
All right, but nobody was gonna pick him up. Besides maybe Trent.
Someone was gonna pick him up.
Nope.
but-
Talking about
Nobody
like
told me.
besides like on draft day. On draft day, you had to scroll so long to find him.
Yeah.
I was just looking for his name. And boom, drafted him.
I think another player, in my opinion, that's not really like a big surprise, but is playing pretty well is Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's always had the
I
ability to score.
remember. I think I don't know. It was. I think he was on the Hawks, right?
Yeah.
He had like a great fourth quarter. I remember watching it.
Against the
That's
Spurs.
Yeah, I think so. And that's when I really started to like him.
Yeah. I remember
It
that
was a
game.
great game.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by him. I'm just like we're talking about the Knicks for a second. I'm so
Trier.
confused by their team. Trier's good.
He dropped like 60 points for me on fantasy tonight.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he had 24, 10, and 7. That's really
Yeah.
good. I'm about to drop Trey Burke. I'm so confused. Like Trey Burke had a stretch of games where he looked like he'd be the guy. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it's
Same with last year.
freaking Manuel Mudiay. Like who is it gonna be? I don't
But
understand
wait,
this team.
One more disappointment that I feel is a big disappointment is Malik Monk.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
gonna be pretty like coming off like he has the opportunity. He's getting the minutes too. It's not even
Yeah,
like
he's getting minutes.
like what are you doing? Like in the beginning
Yeah.
of the year, I thought he was gonna be something. But no.
But you know who's been playing good ahead of him is Jeremy Lamb.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
He's
right.
been the second best player on the Hornets this year.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like. I don't want to say I'm disappointed in Brandon Ingram because he's playing under LeBron, but he's just not doing anything.
He's been playing better lately though. Ever since he
Yeah.
got like he played good against Orlando. He's been stepping it up a little bit more. I'm surprised by JaVale and his post moves.
He's having 15,
Tyson. Pretty good.
but just I don't know. It's hard to do with that under
Brandon was
LeBron
really
too.
good on that team.
Yeah. It's hard to play for LeBron. There's a lot of pressure and
Yeah, you're right.
big distraction.
He can make you better. He just make you not.
He'll either make you better or he'll make you worse. Usually I think he'll make you worse. I think. Maybe
Make
he
him this
might
year,
he,
like,
makes-
his
he makes
second
bigs
option.
look good. He makes bigs look good and like shooters look good. But like players like Ingram who need the ball in their hands to score and like they need a dribble. You know,
yeah,
it's,
Ingram's actually good. I like Ingram.
I mean, he's not that good of a defender either.
mm-mm.
Or size.
No one's good on defense on that team. LeBron sure ain't good on defense. Tell you
Yeah,
that much.
just
Yeah.
Lonzo's a good defender.
Lonzo's
a good defender, yeah.
JaVale McGee is not a good defender. I know he gets blocks, but that doesn't mean he's a good defender. Whiteside gets blocks. He's not a good defender.
You're just
So,
big.
yeah,
I
they're
look-
just big and they're good at help side defense. That's what it is.
You know who got a whole bunch of blocks yesterday? Freaking Jaren Jackson had 7 blocks yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's huge. He's so.
And it's like, I don't know, it's just and Jaren Jackson's pretty. Everybody thought he wouldn't like develop right away in the NBA, but
He just look clumsy.
he's doing a pretty nice job with what he's doing right now.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. What about Bagley? I haven't been watching a lot of Kings. I'm not sure how Bagley is doing.
I think the Kings have been more. It's more D-Fox that we're seeing right now. I haven't seen much of Bag. I think he's just been, number 3
Rookie.
pick worthy.
He's playing the rookie role.
Great
Yeah, he's not
youthful
starting.
team. They're doing good for such a young team.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
David Yeager. Wait, is David Yeager the coach of the Kings?
Hager.
I love
Yeager.
David Yeager. Excuse me. I love David Yeager. I think he's a great coach. I liked him when he was on Memphis. Remember we were talking about the 29 players on the roster or whatever. That he was the coach for that Grizzlies team. I think he's a really good coach. He's underrated. He's putting that Kings team to work. He's made Cauley Stein look better.
Oh yeah, Cauley Stein is a lot of
Willie.
improved a lot.
Hmm?
I don't know. The MVP, the most improved player race is close. We got Vooch, D Rose.
Zach
Who's in there?
LaVine? You cannot say
Zach.
Zach
Levine.
Levine. He's
Zach
probably
I
I,
front
I was just
runner
gonna
now.
say him next, but then Zach's no.
I'd say Zach Levine's front runner, and then Siakam's not far behind.
Yeah, his name is Spicy P. It's his official nickname.
Is it because he's from New Mexico State? Is that why they call him that?
I don't know.
I don't understand the nickname at all.
Spicy P is the official nickname.
You know what's funny is I was watching the Magic broadcast last night, and they do this thing called the Flight of the Game, presented by I think it's American Airlines or something like that, and they called Terrence Ross T Flight because he had a really nice reverse dunk. What do you guys feel about T? How you guys feel about
No.
Yeah, doesn't fit.
T Ross is enough.
T Ross? Yeah, T Flight's a little weird.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad though. I'm not gonna call him that, but
Spicy P is the best nickname in the league.
Highlight so far of the year is Karl Anthony Towns trying to post up Tyson Chandler.
oh gosh, that's a good one.
Bears, what are you doing?
I like that. That's funny.
Real shuffle. My highlight.
Ugh.
So I guess we can talk about our fantasy league.
The last one.
Oh yeah, not much to talk about. Best team in the league.
So the way our fantasy league works is we get, there's 7 days to set your lineups, and you get points, a certain amount of points based off of, every statistical category. So every point, so let's say a player scores 20 points, you get 20 points right there. But if you make a 3, you get 3 points. Rebounds are 1, offensive rebounds are 3, steals are 3, blocks are 3, assists are 2. And if you get fouled out, you lose a point. Turnovers, you lose a point. You miss a free throw, you lose a point. You miss a 3, you lose a point. I think that's all the stats. So right now, first place, the big men. Self-explanatory. It's a bunch of bigs on his team. He auto draft, and he got lucky with his auto draft. What do you guys have to say about your guys' fantasy teams?
Well, my team, the Neptune He's, in second place in the West, right behind the big men. Feeling pretty confident in my team. I do think I need to make some trades. I think I'm gonna do pretty good this year. My schedule is looking pretty tough. I'm facing some pretty good teams with this week and then the next 2 weeks. Going against Chicago Peanut, which is Alex's team. Very great team. Next week, I'm up against Zach, also another great team, and then Team Roop Chan, which is our buddy Brandon, also another great team. But if I think I could do well these next 3 weeks, I think I'll be pretty good for the season.
Who is your highlight player of your team? You would
My highlight player, Giannis. Giannis, Vooch. Those guys are doing me good.
Giannis was also on my team at one point.
Oh, who wants to tell that story?
Trent took my phone, and him and Alex, they put Giannis.
No, Trent told me, and I thought Kevin was on Giannis' team. Because I'm like, why did Kevin trade Giannis to Trent? I'm like, how did this happen?
Trent took my phone, basically traded Giannis from me and gave me Bobby Portis, who was injured. And basically, he had Giannis for 3 days, benefited from
One
him.
day.
Then I got him back right like minutes after his game started, so I couldn't even put him in.
That's tough.
And he
Zach
scored
didn't veto
100
trade,
that
but he
night.
wants to veto all
He
my
scored
trades.
100 points, fantasy points that night.
All I gotta say is Zach wants to veto all my trades, but he didn't veto the Giannis trade.
You told me not to, dude.
All right, my team.
We're having a controversy with vetoes. We're done vetoing trades. Go ahead, Trent. Sorry.
Oh, my team. It's nice. We get some unfortunate. I was in Chicago for a week. Forgot it's in my lineup.
That was not the problem. You're in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about the last week against Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't set my lineup. I lost by like 20.
You said you're going up the whole week.
Yeah, but I forgot to put Westbrook in.
Yeah.
I forgot to put Westbrook in. I lost by like 20. Would have won. And I know it's a long season.
Freaking Giannis.
It's a long season. It don't matter.
20 weeks.
I'm playing a terrible team right now, so it should be an easy win. Looking nice. I got Westbrook, Beal, Ingram, Collins. They can't compete with me. Chicago Peanuts have nothing on me. That's all I gotta say.
All right, so my team is the first in the East.
Tied.
I have the right away.
We
Freak
don't
you.
care. We don't care.
I'm better than you, Trent, so be quiet.
We don't care.
All right, so my team, all my players are really highlight players. If you be real good. All right. Of course, I got LeBron. Of course, I got Blake Griffin. I got Derrick Rose. Probably steal the draft.
No.
Jay Rich, really good. Marcus, pretty good. D'Angelo, pretty good. They're my highlight players in here too.
What about Mr. Alonzo Trier?
I just picked him up today. I dropped him week month.
Alonzo Trier is.
I picked him up because I knew he could do. He could spark.
He's playing the 2K my career story. Undrafted, doing great. Also, friggin' Jimmer.
Oh, I got Jimmy. I forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, there you
No, Jimmer Fredette
go. Jimmy.
was overseas living the 2K story too. Turn that off.
Yeah, turn that down.
Continue,
Dude.
Alex.
My bad. Anyways.
Yeah,
Chicago Peanuts can't compete. That's all I gotta say.
So then we got my team. We are the West Virginia Babbitts because Babbitt's the greatest player of all time. Just so you guys know, I'll reference the GOAT Babbitt a couple times, pretty much through every podcast. But the Babbitts are highlighted by Mr. Joel Embiid, who I took in the first round with the 10th pick. He is right now the top scorer in all of fantasy basketball. So I'd say I stole him. Other highlights of my team, I picked D Fox. D Fox has been pretty consistent for me, which is pretty good because I've been struggling at point guard all year. I've been dropping point guards all year. Like right now, I got Trey Burke. He's pretty bad, honestly. Pascal Siakam, picked him up in free agency. Yep, he's probably the waiver wire pickup of the year so far. Tobias Harris, picked in the 5th round. He's been solid for me, consistent 50 points every day, every time he plays. And I would like to highlight Bogdan Bogdanovic, who I picked up. He's back in the starting lineup, coming off an injury. I think he'll have a really strong season now. I think he'll be pretty consistent for me. So I'm using him as trade bait when you guys want him. Jackson, I'm talking to you. I want Mike Conley.
Ain't gonna happen.
What if I give you Tobias?
We can always negotiate.
All right, I think that's everybody. All I gotta say is Zach's scared of me, so he's vetoing my trades.
I'm not scared of
That's
you.
all I gotta say.
Babbitt
Alright,
fears
hey,
nobody.
You know, my
Don't
team.
don't be the Jalen Ramsey right now. Don't talk trash when you're not winning.
Zach's scared of my team.
I'm not scared of you.
About
Dude.
to get back to 500. All right.
That's all I gotta say.
I'm not
You
scared.
know, I'm 4-2 right now, so
I'm 5-1. I lost a big Powerade. I don't know how.
Of
They
course.
had a really good week, and my team took a week off. I don't know. Jimmy and D-Rose took a week off. I have no idea why.
You know, my record's only like that because I played the best teams right away.
Yeah, you played me.
I played
So
Zach, Brandon, Alex.
I
yeah.
would really like the big men to be stopped.
But
They are
it's not, I think this is the end of this topic. Zach's scared of me. Next topic.
I'm not
Is that all
scared
we
of
got,
you.
Zach?
I'm not scared of you.
Is that all we got?
No, I ain't scared of you, dude.
Is this all we got?
You're
this
not
the end of the
doing
show?
nothing. Oh, you're not doing nothing, bro.
This the end of the show?
Is that it?
Y'all boys already know. If
Uh,
y'all need any jerseys, y'all come to us. We got great jerseys for sale. So if y'all
Oh,
ain't
yeah, you know. Hit me up on Instagram. Moly.
Mosley,
Jerseys for sale.
I'll follow Mosley.
the links will be in the
controversial.
description
Down below.
to all of these social medias. So yeah. Any final thoughts you guys wanna say?
Vucevic, All-Star. Magic AC.
that could be
Zach scared of me.
Celtics gonna be all right. Yeah.
Warriors coming back. Best big man shooter in the league to be soon. All right, let's end it.
All right. So Babbitt's the greatest of all time.
Yes, sir.
We're good night, guys.
I like to say
Peace out. Oh
You
what?
know,
So,
All right,
it's the
this is
first
Dr.
episode.
Yeah.
we went off topic a lot, but it's the first episode.
Yeah, I was about to say we
Yeah.
don't talk a lot.
But
yeah.
it's
Hopefully,
it will definitely improve. Get some face cam on here. Soon.
yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is new thing for us. We're trying to make
Up
it
and
big.
coming.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Witness greatness.
Yep.
Witness greatness.
So it'll be a great Nike commercial.
Oh,
We out.
All right. Yeah. Peace out, guys.
Deuces.
Yeah.